Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on this makeup look right here. It's a nice smoky blue dramatic glittery look because I decided to go all out. You guys had requested me doing a blue eyeshadow look, so here's it for you. I decided to blend out the edges with purple to kind of tie in like a smoky grayish purple to it. So I hope you guys enjoy this look, and if you want to see how to get it, then just keep on watching. So starting off this look, I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes using my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. This is just going to cover up all of our veins and give us a nice base to work from. Then jumping into my Metal Matte Kat Von D eyeshadow palette, I will be setting that using the off-white eyeshadow in the palette, and it will just help all of our eyeshadows blend very nicely together, especially since we will be using blue. Then going into this very light brown matte shade, I will just be buffing this all throughout my crease area, not really having a whole lot of direction. This is just going to help me find my crease in the long run. Then going into the matte blue eyeshadow in this palette, I will be taking that on a little bit of a fluffier brush, but instead of doing circular motions, I will just be patting this in my outer corner and slowly dragging this through my crease. It's not a big deal if you get it on the lid because we do put blue there as well, but we really don't want to blend this up at all, and we want this very highly concentrated. So it's okay if you use a lot of product in this because we will be blending it out later and it can be very harsh. Then going in with the lighter matte purple in the palette, I will be taking this on a flat Wet n Wild fluffier brush, and I will just be buffing out the very edges of that. Do not drag this down onto the blue. We are buffing out the very edge and buffing it up to give it a nice purple halo around the edges. Then going into the matte black in the palette, I will be taking this on a very small pencil brush. This is almost a fluffy pencil brush, so it's not going to be quite so dense, and it's going to help us buff the eyeshadow out in the long run. And I'm just keeping this on my very outer V area and dragging it just slightly into my crease. Then going into my Masquerade palette from Juvia's Place, I will be taking the blue shimmery eyeshadow, and I did wet my brush before this, and I'm just going to be applying that to the center of my lid, avoiding the outer crease area and the outer V because I do want to keep this nice and dark and black. Then I will also not be taking this too far into the inner corner because we are going in with that teal color on the very corner, and I will also be wetting my brush for that as well. And I'm doing patting motions to where I get the most density out of the eyeshadow and it goes on nice and opaque. Then I will just be kind of creating a harsh line around my crease area. I'm going to buff it out a little bit later with some blue. Just right after that, if you find that you don't like how harsh it is, that is perfectly fine to do that. And I just touched up the black. Then going in with my e.l.f. cream eyeliner, I will just be putting this on my tight line and my waterline with a Real Techniques metal brush, and I'm just going to be doing this to add some depth and fill in all of those gaps, so when we put on our false eyelashes, you will not see any of the glue or where they meet the lashes. Then going in with my H2O proof liquid eyeliner from Wet n Wild. Yes, I know it sounds very weird that I'm using a Wet n Wild product. I love this eyeliner. It is hands down my favorite, and I'm just going to be doing my nice and big dramatic wings with that, and I do draw them out fairly far because I do like to give a very harsh edge to my eyeshadow, especially when I'm doing a dramatic look like this. Then to make it even more crisp, I go in with a concealer, and I'm just going to clean up the very edge of that. Now notice how I started with the concealer a little bit further away from the eyeliner and slowly blended it up. That's going to give you a better edge. Then going in with my Rimmel Lash Accelerator Mascara, I'm going to give a really good coat to my top lashes to make sure they're nice and coated to where they blend it with the false lashes that we'll be using today. And today I'm actually going to be going in with my Eylure lashes in 205. These are one of my favorites because they're thick and dramatic, but they're not too over the top, so I can wear these on a daily basis as well. And I'm using my Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive for this. Then going back into the black eyeshadow in the palette, I will be taking that on a small smudging brush and just buffing out the very edges of my eyeliner on the bottom lash line and I will not be going all the way in with this. I will be going about 2/3 of the way in. Then taking a very dense pencil brush, I will be taking the blue eyeshadow and going right over top of that to help buff out the edges of that black eyeshadow and also give us that blue hue that we want, like we have on the top of our lashes. So essentially doing the same thing, except I'm dragging that one a little bit further in. Then taking that brush we used before on the top, I will be taking that same purple shade and buffing out those very edges. Then going in with my NYX glitter primer, I will be putting that on my inner corner, and I'm dragging it down beneath the shadow and a little bit into that blue to make sure the glitter sticks to that area and also slightly onto my lid area. Now this is just going to give us a nice glitter touch all over that area, and I'm using my Violet Voss glitter in Elsa. This is beautiful. It's not too pigmented, so it goes perfectly over eyeshadows. I wouldn't necessarily use it on its own because it's not super opaque, but I love it for the inner corner. Then going in with my Essence eyeshadow in the Grammy Goes to Glammy, that's just going to highlight my brow bone. I also use that on my face, and then I'm just giving a really good coat to my lower lashes with that same mascara we used previously. Then for my lips today, I will be going in with my Jeffree Star Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Scorpio, and I will just be giving a really nice coat all over my lips. And I did moisturize before I used this product. I use my EOS Balm. It is my favorite for priming underneath liquid lipsticks. So if you have not used that previously and you find that you don't like liquid lipsticks, that's something great to do because that does not change the consistency of your liquid lipstick because it is a wax base. And you guys are done with this look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to let me know in the comments down below and also give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see all of my future videos, and make sure to turn on post notifications so you know exactly when they come out. Comment down below what else you guys want to see, and don't forget to follow me on all of my social media. I have Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Snapchat. All the names and links to everything will be in the description box, so it's super easy for you guys to find, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!